and faculty member Deb Manish to provide you with some information on our, I guess, an overview of health and wellness, and then she'll introduce some faculty members who can give you some additional information about those program options.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Deb Manish, and I'm the chair of Health and Wellness. What that overlooks is hairstyling, esthetician, clinical esthetician, and healthcare aide. Thank you very much for coming today. We're going to start off our presentation. First of all, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I've been working at the college for 10 years. I'm a journeyman hairstylist, a journeyman esthetician, a clinical esthetician, and a nail tech. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I want to start off the presentation with hairstyling. We're just going to show you a short video that gives you kind of an overview of what day-to-day looks like, especially now during COVID. And then we'll have one of our instructors give a little chat to you about the actual specifics of the program. Feel free to ask any questions in the question bar. And we have a couple of students here who have been in both programs who can give you a student's perspective of how they've done it. So I just want to remind everyone that you have to press on the play button of your video so that you can watch the video play so you can hear it. Okay, so here we go. All right. There. If everyone could just stop it there, that would be great. I'm going to welcome one of our instructors for hairstyling, Angie.
Hi, everybody. My name is Angie Rousel. I'm an instructor in hairstyling. I have been doing this for 7 years. I'm just going to give you a little overview of kind of how hairstyling looks. We do September to June, mostly days. There are some nights required when we do public clinic later in the year. One exciting thing that I always love to share is that we only do one intake per year. So we only do September, and that is it. We don't see new students every 6 weeks like some of the other schools do. So we're just small classes, maximum of 24 a year. There's 6 of us instructing, so you get different teachers all the time, but we are big on building relationships with our students, and we have a strong team teaching. There's lots of exciting things about being at the college. They have the Commons, which can help people with different disabilities. We have tutors. And another thing that we like to pride ourselves in is our job placement. Everybody in our team has relationships with local people in town that own salons that usually 99% of our students get placed with jobs. So that's super exciting that you get to go to school for a year and then you're already getting a job. Yeah.
Thanks, Angie.
You're welcome.
We also have a couple of students here, Zoe and Kyla. Kyla and Zoe.
Hello.
Morning.
Hi, Zoe. Kyla, are you still here?
I'm here.
You want to put your camera on?
I think I have it on.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. There you go. I don't know. Where are you?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like reflecting.
Do you girls want to just give a little information about your experience in the hairstyling program? So a little background, Zoe was an esthetician last year. She's in hairstyling this year. And Kyla was in hairstyling last year and she's an esthetician this year. So you guys can first talk about your experience with hairstyling.
Zoe, you can go first.
So far, my experience in hairstyling has been really great. I didn't expect to learn this much right off the hop, and it's so awesome to keep everything hands-on and building my skills. And I haven't been really good at styling, but now that like I'm in here and having the help of Michelle and Amanda, they're doing really great. It's really fun. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's awesome.
Thanks, Zoe. Kyla?
Last year, all I have to say is everything was amazing. We kind of got into the middle of the C word. So, but the way the teachers handled it was very smooth. And like, I know it was hard for everyone, but like the way that you guys were able to think on your feet, just like that. It was very fast and very smooth. So like during the whole program, that's how it was. It was smooth with all the teachers helping and being available anytime you needed them. And there is no stupid questions at all. At all.
All right. Thanks, Kyla. And thank you for the compliment on the COVID transition, because we never know when we're going through a pandemic what is going to happen. So everyone's first rodeo on that.
Yeah, you guys handled it well.
Okay, so let's move on to esthetician. So again, if you want to watch the video, you're going to have to press play in your center little arrow if you're having trouble with that. So let's watch the show. All right, so some things about esthetician is, as you can see by the video, as we transitioned into COVID, we are very, 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 very particular about we've always been about our sanitary procedures. And we are now even more with COVID, and as you can see, we have our partitions up and masked up, and everybody is very safe in the labs. We're very fortunate. We're one of the few places that you still are allowed to come in and do labs. But I will specifically talk about the program. In esthetician, you're going to learn manicures and pedicures, tinting, waxing, gel polish, makeup, lash and brow tints, relaxation massage, hot rock massage, body treatments. We do theory, lots of theory in class, as well as business projects. Obviously, lots of anatomy and physiology. And then we go and practice our skills into the lab. And from that, we transition into a public clinic as you learn your skills. Hopefully by next year, when you people, girls, boys, whoever arrive, that we will have our public clinic back open. At this time, we're working on each other and working only on Lakeland staff. So that's unfortunate, but when it does open, hopefully it opens before you're coming into class. Just give us a shout and we would gladly bring you in, give you a free service. You could talk to a student one-on-one, talk to an instructor. I do instruct in esthetician, and I'll be running the clinical esthetician portion of it. So I will speak now to the clinical esthetician part of it. If you stay on for the extra 7 weeks, you will be a clinical esthetician. And in that, you will do chemical peels, microdermabrasion, microneedling, dermaplaning, and laser hair removal, as well as laser tattoo removal, laser skin rejuvenation, all kinds of things with the laser machine that we have now purchased and have in our school as well. So that's an extra 7 weeks that will give you the full clinical esthetician certificate, which is a booming industry. And we're very excited to introduce that to our program this year. So that will be starting this year, and we have a really good response to that. So any questions on any of that, type it in the answer bar or reach out to me, and I'd be very happy to answer any of that for you. We're going to watch a short video here on our fabulous makeup artist that we just hired. He took 4 years at Lakeland, and he is a makeup artist. And he is fabulous, and he's bringing a lot of life to our makeup program, which we are going to make an expansion perhaps on, because makeup has become a really big rage since I started when the dinosaurs roamed. So welcome our Will and his fabulous talent. So press on your button. Oh, I'm sorry. That just makes me laugh every time I watch it. It just brings such a smile to my face. I wanted to also add that we have 6 instructors as well in esthetician, and the reason that we have so many is because we want to specifically have people that have extreme talent and acknowledge in specific areas. So we have Will for makeup. We have LPN, Sarah, who's going to be doing clinical with me. And she's also doing diseases and pharmacology. And then we have other estheticians doing the other parts of it. And we have a registered massage therapist who does the massage part of it. So again, it's not just a bunch of random people. It's very qualified, highly trained people that are going to be giving you this best experience that you can get. I'm going to call again on Zoe and Kyla to talk about their experience in esthetician.
Hello again.
Hi, Kyla. Hi, Zoe's neck. Oh, there you go. So Zoe, you took esthetician last year. Tell us what your thoughts are.
Oh, esthetician last year, I never thought I'd actually enjoy something so much because I've always loved doing nails and anything like that. And once I finally got in there, I was like, this is what I want to do. And it was just super great, especially like the relationship you have with the teachers, the other students. They help you understand. They actually kind of help you with what you would really like to go into, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed that program. I talk about it all the time. I share my experiences with a lot of my other friends or other people that I talk to. And yeah, it's really awesome.
Thanks, Zoe. Kyla, how is your experience in esthetician going so far?
It's really great. I had no idea there was that much to painting nails. So it's really fun to know, like, wow, I did it wrong my whole childhood, like just stuckling that stuff on. But it has been so great to learn so many different ways and from different perspectives too, with how many teachers there are, and find what's most comfortable for me as an individual, not just the way you learn kind of in high school where everyone has to learn the same, I guess, from my point in high school, I guess. And that in itself it makes you succeed in this, having everyone know that everyone learns different.
Yeah.
And it's been super fun. Everything's great. I love doing my makeup, as you can see. So that's my dream, is to be a makeup artist, and having everything else underneath my belt. Like, I'm going to be making lots of money here soon.
I believe you will, Kyla. So Kyla, can you speak? I know you're quite open about it. Can you speak to how you had a little bit of a issue learning and how that helped you with the college and their services?
Yeah, for sure. So I have a learning disability and also some mental health. That there is, oh geez, what's the word?
Accessibility advisor?
Yes, thank you. Yes, she will help you, and there's grants available too for disabilities. So it really makes it easier on you, because I know with having that, I was stressed out, especially with my mental disorder too. There's people available to talk to all the time, not just your teachers. If you need to, there's a counselor available 24/7 there pretty much. Someone will make time for you. And just the support too, and non-judgment that came from going to Lakeland from when I was in high school. I've been out of school for 11 years. So the difference there was it made me feel stronger as a person and helped me learn so much better to just succeed in life and be able to be confident again in myself and not feel down. And so, yeah.
Well, I'm really proud of you, Kyla, because I can see a huge improvement in both of you. So good job, girls. And also, full disclosure, we didn't train these girls to say anything.
No, I'm at home right now, guys.
Okay, thanks, girls. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I think that's all I wanted to add about the esthetician part of it. We have a lot of fun. We get a lot of fun working on each other. And so next we're going to talk about healthcare aid. And I'm going to let Sarah take that over.
Awesome. Thanks, Deb. So my name is Sarah. I'm a licensed practical nurse, and I am your lead instructor for the Healthcare Aid program. So I guess if you guys want to view the quick video that we have here, just hover over the play button and start the video. Alrighty, so that's just an overview. It gives you guys an idea of where you guys will be practicing your skills. We have a state-of-the-art lab that you are able to practice all your skills, and we try to simulate a variety of health conditions and real life scenarios to prepare you for going out on your practicums. We offer the Alberta Health Service curriculum, and it's a one-year certificate. We offer it in a blended delivery, so that means that you'll be doing some of your course online on our online platform D2L, and also some face-to-face lectures and labs, and that's where you'll learn the skills that will prepare you to go out on your practicums. This program has 3 practicum experiences. One of them is a 2-week practicum in an assisted living or lodge setting. The second one's a 4-week practicum in a long-term care center. And then the last one is hopefully up to you. I always consider the last practicum like a long job interview. So pick your choice of facility, whether that be acute care, long-term care, a lodge, home care, group homes. So those are the other areas that you're able to work in. So if you're interested in one of those areas, I'd suggest you pick which one you're interested in, because oftentimes it leads to a job at the end. Sometimes it leads to a job. This program can lead to jobs even just by becoming a student in the program. because these people, healthcare aides, are in high demand, as you guys have probably heard in the media. With COVID, etc., we are screaming for qualified healthcare aides. So you will be finished and probably employed by the time you're done the program.
Thank you, Sarah. Is there anybody that has any questions that we may have missed? Or Janice, is there anything you would like to add?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll thank Will for his video because I love it as well. I know someone made a comment that they love him, and we love him very much as well. So glad to have him part of our team this year. I am going to comment on what several of our instructors have indicated, and employment opportunities are, I guess there's plenty of employment opportunities for graduates of health and wellness programs. And I think a large part of that is due to the practical experience that students get to participate in Lakeland programs. So the public clinic that was mentioned for esthetician and hairstyling, public clinics are an integral part of those programs. They function as your practicum experience, but you don't have to leave Lakeland to participate in that. We have a full-fledged, beautiful hairstyling salon that's probably, what, 3 years old, I think it is, Deb?
Yep.
And an esthetician clinic that offers all of the services, all of the things that you're learning within your programs. You can provide those services to the general public. Typically, and I say typically because this year we are not able to bring the public in right now. We hope that perhaps in the new year we may be able to open our doors to the public again, but even so, we've got a safe community at Lakeland, and we are offering services to the students on the Lloydminster campus or staff members. So students can still experience and put their skills to the test while they're completing the program. In healthcare aid, as Sarah mentioned, there's 3 practicum opportunities. So, and she's quite right, that last practicum experience is like a long job interview, and many students are fortunate to schedule their last practicum and then get hired and continue working. So it's something we're really proud of at Lakeland, that we have that real life student managed learning options, and I think it really is what sets us apart. This weekend, it's all about showcasing what we do, giving you information, and I would encourage you, if you have a niggling thought that this might be something that you want to do in the future, please submit an application. Thanks, Tiffany, for putting this information up on the screen. You can apply for free to any program. If in 6 months' time you decide this isn't what you are interested in anymore, no problem. No harm, no foul. Just get your application in today so that you can avoid that $90 application fee. I would hate for you to sit back and think, well, I'm not entirely 100% sure. That doesn't matter. We'll reach out to you once we get your application, and we can figure out how you want to proceed from there. Really appreciate our faculty for being involved today, our students who are representing our programs fantastically. And Deb is quite right, we didn't pay them. This is all of their words and their thoughts, and I'm proud to be part of a program and proud to be part of a college where our students feel that way. It is a family at Lakeland College. We care about our students. We want you to be successful. Your success is our success. So hope that we'll get to meet you and share in some of your experiences next year. Thanks again.
Absolutely. I agree. And thank you for taking the time to listen to us, and I hope you enjoy the presentation. I think, Tiffany, are you answering the questions? Yes, we do take in people who have done no hair at all. In fact, it's great. No experience necessary. Okay, we'll just stay on a few more minutes. If you guys have any other questions, we'd be happy to answer. Okay, if you have no more questions, then you can reach out to Tiffany and she'll put you in touch with the proper person, and we'd be happy. When you're talking about how many people actually finish the program, which program are you speaking about? Hairstyling? Yeah. Okay, so we have a 24 intake, and we usually lose about 1 student per year, and it's usually due to attendance. It's an AIT, Alberta Trades Program, so there is a cap on how much time you can miss. And so if they actually don't succeed in the program, it's usually because they have missed way more hours than is acceptable for us to be able to put them through, because we have to follow standard regulations for AIT.
There was a question about cosmetology courses in high school and if we recognize those as well. Unfortunately, we cannot accept high school credit for college credit at this time. We are working right now with the Lloydminster Public School Division for looking at not in hairstyling, but introduction to aesthetics, looking at a transferability of credit or a dual credit opportunity. We have offered introduction to aesthetics as a dual credit option in Alberta for a number of years. But if it's the Lloydminster Cosmo program you're referring to, we haven't, there is a advanced Ed, which is the ministry that post-secondary institutions report to, pretty much a standard where we cannot accept high school credit for college credit unless it's been recognized as a dual credit option. Hope I haven't confused you with that answer, but
I will say one thing, you can reach out to your AIT rep and they may give you credit towards your apprenticeship hours on that though. So you may still be able to get those hours put towards your apprenticeship hours. So once you start the program, we do have the AIT rep come in and explain everything about your blue book and how to proceed in that direction. And you can directly speak with him on those hours. The prerequisites for hairstyling and esthetician are not grade, it's grade 11. Sorry, Angie, you're on mute.
I think it's grade 10.
Grade 10 English?
It shows on the slide though.
Yeah.
I believe it's grade 10 completed.
And I think the same for esthetician. So somewhere around there. So if you check the, oh, let's wait, Tiffany's putting the requirements back up so you can have a look. So hairstyling is English 1020, math 1030. If you don't have it, you can still contact the college and they have testing that you can go through to get that completed before you get accepted. And in hairstyling, it is, we should know this, 50% in English 20 or 20-1, 20-2, and that's it. Does that answer your questions? Yes, there is. Last year we had 28 applications and we did 20, we did accept a little bit more with the, usually there's not that many that show up on the actual day. And so, yeah, our program actually has been super successful since day one. So it's really, when you have the requirements, is a first come, first serve. So if you have the requirements and you apply, you will be accepted up until we have a full number.
I would just tag on to what Deb has said for hairstyling. and esthetician. I guess those programs do have a maximum capacity in the space where the students will complete their programs. So it is competitive, and I would definitely encourage you to get your applications in sooner rather than later and follow up with the admissions team with the requirements that are needed. And at some point, a tuition deposit is also required to secure your seat. So if this is something that you are seriously considering for next year, don't delay. And I mean, today you can save the $90. So that's a little bit of a incentive, I would hope, to get that application in. Healthcare aid, again, each of these programs, it's one intake a year. So don't miss the opportunity to get in and have to wait a full academic year for the next cohort to start.
I just want to add to that, yeah, the capacity is 24, and that's the only amount of stations we have. So we can't go over that. And esthetician, we really have room for 20 until the lab is quite full. In healthcare aid, it's about 30 to 35, depending on what we are comfortable with. I can't speak to what the private schools are doing because we're a public institution, but I think there's a lot of struggles, and I'm not saying anything negative about it, but I think there's a lot of struggle because of their different intakes and the COVID thing. So that's something to consider as well. If you're thinking of going to the city, you might really want to investigate how their program's being run at this time, because this could be in the same situation next fall. Who knows? I'm not a COVID expert, but I'm an expert at staying away from COVID so far. Thank you. Have a good afternoon. And again, if you need any help, just reach out. Have a great day, girls and boys.
Thanks, everyone.
You can email Tiffany. She's got her number up there. Thanks, girls.
Thanks. See you later. Perfect.
There we go.
Want to stop the recording, Tiff? Done?
Yes.